Alright guys, Flappy Chicken 3 here, and today we're going to be doing an Extreme Rules review. Now, as you can see by this picture, this is the highlight of Extreme Rules. Seth freaking Rollins comes back. So, we'll just a little foreshadowing of the end of the show. The beginning, Big Cass, confronted the Dudley Boys. Oh, that was so boring. Like, just Big Cass just started beating them up. That's all they did. Anyways, next after that, Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler in a no disqualification match. Now, they didn't use any chairs or anything, which I'm kind of good with, but the only use of the no disqualification was a low blow from Baron Corbin. Now that was good. The ending was great. I liked it. So yeah. What about you? Just type it in the comments. So then we have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson versus the Usos. I didn't watch this match. I just didn't feel like it, so I just did something else during it. So I heard it wasn't that good, so I guess I just guessed right on when either to watch it or not. But no, I didn't watch that one. But I did hear the club defeated the Usos, which good. Oh, also, I want to say that in my predictions for all these Extreme Rules, I made separate predictions from the ones on the Raw reaction because those were like I was gonna do a pay-per-view preview for Extreme Rules, but I never got to it. But basically, all my predictions, I got all of them right except I said AJ Styles was gonna win. That didn't happen. Kind of wish it did, but no, it didn't. So that's that. The New Day versus the Vaudevillains. Yeah, I've heard people say this match is boring. I mean, it was pretty boring. There was nothing happening. The, the New Day wins. There wasn't really a lot to this match. It just was a little uninteresting. So, New Day win again, and they are your WWE World Tag Team Champions! Alright, so, and then Rusev versus Kalisto. People also said this match was pretty boring, but I was fine with this match. This match was pretty decent because Rusev won. Rusev, oh, can't believe Rusev won. Now Rusev's the United States champion. So I'm pretty excited, except that we know John Cena's just gonna beat Rusev for the title anyways. But Rusev gets another reign as champion, so that's pretty much always good. Excuse excuse my phone. Um yeah. Hold on, guys. So yeah, guys. Sorry about that. So Rusev wins. I'm very happy for Rusev winning, and John Cena's just gonna come back and win anyways. But I don't care. Rusev's the champion for now. So, in our next segment, we have one of the match of the years, aside with Shinsuke Nakamura and Sami Zayn. The match that should be match of the year, one of the matches of the year, is The Miz versus Cesaro versus Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. This match was gold. Everything happened in this match. I loved it. It was with, and I predicted The Miz to win, and I mean, the ending was a little weak. It was a little, okay. But I mean, you continue the feud of Sammy and Kevin Owens, and I don't know what The Miz is gonna do next, but can't wait to see what happens because this match is really good. I can't wait to see what happens. So, yeah. Chris Jericho versus the Dean Ambrose. Now, let me just this match. I mean, this match I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Nobody else did, but I enjoyed it. Except the last 10 minutes of it is where I truly enjoyed it because they started wrestling and then that's when all that stuff happened. That that's before they started grabbing all of the toys, just whacking each other with it. That was slow. This the last 10 minutes was just high paced wrestling. And then the thumbtacks. Oh my gosh, the thumbtacks. I did not expect them to use it. And I mean, people are probably just going to be mad with what I'm going to say about this too, but they actually used the 2x4. Now, they could have done that for Brock Lesnar versus Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania. That would have been really good. That's what I wanted to happen at WrestleMania. They use the 2x4. They use it. But no. WrestleMania, they just don't use it. They tried to, but never tried it again. But, I mean, Dean Ambrose wins. I'm happy because it looks like Dean Ambrose got put over a lot by Chris Jericho. Props to Chris Jericho for making Dean look like $1,000,000. So now, Charlotte versus Natalya. That match was boring. I really was bored of it. So there was not really much to say except Dana Brooke as Ric Flair. That's weird. That was a little weird, in my opinion. I'm like, what? I thought that I thought that Charlotte that I thought that was actually Ric Flair and that Charlotte would have lost. But no, they actually swerved us, which I'm glad they did. That's the only reason that this match went from forgettable to very forgettable. You'd think that run-in would make it better, but it just made it worse. Because why is Dana Brooke with Charlotte? Dana Brooke was with Emma. She's just jumping ship. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Why? So, to be honest, the beginning of the match, I was pretty excited for the match up until the moment that Charlotte stepped out. Lost, I lost all interest in that match. But I did regain interest for Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. Oh yeah, by the way, Charlotte wins, by the way. If you didn't know, Charlotte won because from a figure eight, from the distraction by Dana Brooke. So anyways, never mind about that. Main event, Roman Reigns versus AJ Styles. And yeah, I know I've heard people say this match was just boring, just for Roman Reigns to get over. Shoutouts to MOB3D. Oh shoot, no, I'm sorry. I'm never gonna do that again. Alright, so anyways, I've heard around on Twitter that it was just to put over Roman Reigns. I mean, it was, but the match was pretty entertaining. You gotta admit. I mean, the only reason it sucked was that we knew Roman would win, and we hate Roman. But, I mean, the match was enjoyable. I mean, I'd like to comment on a few things from this match. One, when they did the interference from Gallows and Anderson, and Reigns kicks out at 2, I'm glad that they equalized it with the Usos beating up AJ, and AJ kicks out at 2. See, I thought they were going to make AJ just lose from that, and make AJ look weak. But WWE actually made AJ look pretty strong. But I mean, yeah. So next, Roman Reigns is freaking Superman. He kicked out like five. He kicked out of two Styles clashes, Gallows and Anderson. Um, I don't know what else, but he kicked out way more than way more times than he should have. Because it's just making him look like John freaking Cena. And I mean, it might be what they're trying to do. They're trying to have a John Cena replacement, especially since Cena's been gone with his injury and his TV show American Grit. They needed a John Cena replacement. But I mean, they're just making Roman Reigns look too much like John Cena. How about Invincible? What next? It's just all his whole moveset is just gonna be the Superman punch and the spear, and that's it. That's what it's gonna turn into. But yeah, um, too many spears in this match. I don't know how many, but I mean, you know what? Never mind. They didn't have too many spears. It's all right. But I'm just they had two Styles clashes and Reigns kicked out at both of them. I just didn't like that how that happened. And then Roman with that monster spear on the outside. I like that. And then I think he had like a Superman punch where Styles went to the outside, and then yeah, Reigns clearing house again with Gallows and Anderson, which it's annoying me how Gallows and Anderson can just be disposed of easily. Those are two pretty talented men, and you have Roman Reigns just with this easily just getting him out of the ring like that. It's just what the heck. It's kind of frustrating. It's frustrating when you can get rid of Gallows and Anderson that easily. So, but I mean, yeah. And then that spear, that phenomenal forearm into the spear. I mean, I'm fine with it. Just, it did look pretty cool. Just, no. And then, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, Roman Reigns wins. Shocker of the year. Oh my gosh. But the thing that was a legit shocker of the year is when Seth Rollins came out after the match and started beating up Roman Reigns. Hit him with a pedigree, which I don't know why he still has that. He still has a pedigree. Does that mean he's still in the Authority? Does that mean the Authority's still alive? I doubt it. It's just a little weird how Rollins didn't have a new finishing move. I thought that's why they went to the Performance Center. Well, I mean, while he was training to get back in that ring, he could have been working on a new finishing move instead of the freaking pedigree. But Rollins just looked so energetic. He just looked, yeah, I know. Like, if you look at that picture right now, his face just, he was so ready to get in that ring and beat up Roman Reigns. I'm shocked and I'm really happy now. Like this made my night right here. And Rollins with that new gear, and then with the shirt with the rebuild, reclaim, whatever it says. I don't know what it says. I'm not sure what it says, but man, I love that shirt and the new colors. That's a nice change, you know? So anyways, that is the end of my review on Extreme Rules. Come back around tomorrow for a Raw reaction for this Raw. And hopefully it'll be good. I don't know really what to expect. I mean, of course, Seth Rollins better be on it. I believe he's already on it. But if he's not, I'm going to get really mad. Because I like Rollins. Rollins is like my second favorite person. My first is AJ. But that might be changed. that might change. Rollins might be my favorite. Or, I mean, maybe Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn or Cesaro. There's just a lot of people to like right now. Because WWE is getting pretty much better again. Now we need the Wyatt family. We need the Wyatt family to come back, and who really cares about Randy Orton? I don't really care about him that much. I mean, he can get a pop from me, but that's all he can really get. I'm not gonna be like a Randy Orton fanboy, but just WWE's much better again. And if Rusev keeps that title for a while, they actually push Rusev, then I'll be happy. I'll be really happy with the company. And if Rollins takes the WWE title off Reigns, which it's not likely, but I'm still gonna predict for him for Money in the Bank. So yeah, guys, that's about all I need to say about Extreme Rules. No, actually, we're gonna rate the show. The show, in my opinion, was a 7.5 out of 10. It got pretty high because of Rollins and the Fatal 4-Way. But that's the only thing that's really saving this from sinking to like 6. So it's gonna stay at 7.5. I mean, the main event was good. It's just we knew what would happen. That's just all I really need to say. So thanks for listening / looking at Rollins' face for an extended, well, for like a long time. Thank you for joining this talk, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.